Hey everyone, so my name is Luis Alvarez, and I wanted to reflect on the TED Talk about how cultures connect with healing and recovery. And first of all, I just thought it was the interesting right off the bat from the title compared to the other ones. I mean, I'm sure they're all great and I can watch them later, but I wanted to focus on this one because I have a lot to say right off the bat. When you mix culture and health together, it's a really interesting combination. And I say that because, every culture, I personally believe, has their own kind of method towards recovery. And it's really funny because even in movies, you can see that, a lot of people make fun of these kind of cultural remedies that people go to, but they somehow work. Like, for example, I cannot remember the name of the movie, but homegirl got hit by a car and she was in a hospital in a concussion, and that's not funny. But why I'm laughing is because her family runs in as soon as the doctors leave. They start burning sage and running and you know smoking out the room with sage, and they're just praying and doing all the Mexican rituals you can name. And the girl wakes up, and the grandma looks at the mother and says, "See, you didn't need a doctor. I am what you need. I could have saved you this fortune." It was hilarious. But, a lot of people automatically assume that these kind of rituals are overlooked by, physicians, and they might be, but, they are worth taking into consideration because you can always tell your physician, hey, I'm always, proactively doing this, this, and this while following your recommended prescription. When you mix the two together, there's a lot of different combinations and perspectives that can be learned, and not even that, they can be shared amongst other people, even if it isn't something that necessarily is something you agree with, you can learn from it. And for example, um, hmm, whenever I get sick, like the family tradition here is to, use vapor rub, and you need to apply that on the bottom of your feet and wear socks, the chest, and right here above the nose. It's supposed to help with decongestion, and it really works. And another one is gargling with hydrogen peroxide and water. I don't know the ratios right now, don't quote me on them, but a lot of people are too afraid to do that, so a lot of people do salt water, gargling with salt water. But hydrogen peroxide does the trick, and it's really funny because when I used to work at the community college restaurant service area, food service area, yeah, that. Um, there was this one customer, it was flu season, and she's like, I feel sick, I don't know what to do. I was just like, okay, what are your symptoms? Like, let's hear it. She's like, I have a cold, I can't breathe, I don't know what to do. I was just like, okay, simple. You need to get some maple rub, you need to apply it here, here, and here. And I told her that, you need to gargle should you start feeling a sore throat. And she's like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, I'll think about it. I'm gonna go to the doctor in Mexico and whatever, and we'll see where that goes. And I was like, cool, well, at least you have like some kind of information, or if not, you could always go to the store and buy something, how hard can it be? And it was funny because I totally forgot about that girl, and it was just really interesting though, because even though I'm not a professional provider, she had taken what I said to heart. And even though, she kind of disregarded what I said, when she had went to a, actual patient provider interaction, he had actually disclosed to her the exact same information I did. And she's like, you know what, you could have saved me the doctor trip should I have actually taken your advice. And I was like, that's really funny. Had no idea an actual doctor would prescribe you the same kind of thing that, my family does, but you know what? Hey, that's cool, whether it be Vapor Rub or Tylenol, whatever, you're gonna get through it. It's just everyone has a different method to get towards the road to recovery.